Hello. Fairly often, some of you guys will post in the comments asking me if the Twins are still a good team, and I'd say so. I mean, I still use them on my arena defense. I still use them a lot in Guild Wars. Right, like I said, they are a pretty good team. Right, you can get a lot of different wins against a. You could get a wide wins against a very large variety of the fields with this team. Right, be pre Isaac, they were pretty much. This was pretty much the best team in the whole game, like Trinity Twins. Right, and Trinity Twins is still a very good team. Right, actually, like I said, even on defense, it still is pretty good. Right, this one. Let's see what this team. This is actually a fairly low level team. I know there's some better ones here. That has Isaac in it. Right, actually beat an Isaac team on defense. So let's watch this one. Speed it up so we're not here all night. Let's see, it slows down for a second. So there's his ult. And silence lands, but it took too much damage from the ult. He was not able to get my team silenced. Right, because the Sebastian prevented the first couple with his Psalm there, I believe. So, it just, like I said. So this ends up being an easy win for my defending team. Like I said, it is pretty close to max. Mara's max patron, so it's a very close near max team there. Like I said, that's like an 830k team or so, maybe more. It's another one that's close max. That's Leanne and Isaac team. We'll look at this one. Alright, so he does get that silence off. And Aurora does die. But the Twins do the Twins things, and it's a win. Right, so the Twins are really powerful. Like, do not underestimate the Twins. Like, even with like Isaac, who has helped bring out some parity, like the Twins will get ya. Right, his Mara patron's a bit weak. Like, if he had a max Mara patron, he might have got a win there. Right, longer silence would have definitely helped him. But right, Leanne, like I said, on the other hand, Leanne probably does better with Mara than Isaac. It's really hard. I don't know. Isaac. Leanne's kind of a weird combo, to be honest. I feel like they don't really go well together, but they're both can be good heroes, right, team? This is a Karg team. Oh, this also has Isaac in it. So, again, fairly weak. As I said, not max patron. Like, Mara patron on Isaac is really important to get those wins. But, again, right, Karg teams are usually pretty good for Twins. Like, I've said, I rarely lose to Karg teams in general. Like, Isaac doesn't give them a much better chance. Like, Isaac Karg is probably like the only version of Karg I have any chance of losing to, but that's a quick win. What's this team? That's a low team. That's not surprising. That's a win. Another Isaac team. Dorian's a bit weak, but we can look at what this looks like. It's running Dorian. It's running Isaac as tank. Interesting. He does get that silence off, but I feel like, you're not like against the Twins. Like, I don't think you want Isaac to be the tank, because then he's gonna die really quickly, just like that, and your ability to actually win now is gone. So that's kind of a bad build there. Isaac should not be the front hero in most cases. There might be some place you can get away with that, but that against Twins is definitely not one of them. This is a Leanne team. And no, it's like I said, that is a win. That was Lord Argonor. Again, some of his pits are kind of on the weaker side. Weak. So this was actually one that was Arachnamaya. This one I wanted the Twins though. This was a Dante team. Dante, like I said, their Sebastian's been on weak side, but like I said, Sebastian's not that big though, because he's plenty strong enough against Twins, because he really just needed to block the marks and the stuns, which he will do just fine. Like I said, he'll do everything he needs for the team. Yeah, he's giving max crit bonus, so that's really all he really needs for Dante there. But Dante, like I said, Aurora's pretty good against Dante because she can buff dodge for the whole team. And like I said, Aurora's pretty oppressive to physical attacking teams if they don't have Isaac. Isaac's almost a must-have if you want to try to win with physical attacking teams like Dante a lot of times. Right, so yeah, no, I'm able to get a lot of wins that way. And then like when I don't use twins, like sometimes my other combo I use a lot is Arachnamaya. I did use Thea. I do some about Thea once in a while, but pretty much I just use 8 heroes. Like that's use 8 heroes for most things. That's an Arachnamaya. That one's against Kark, but there's no Sebastian. Right, sometimes I'll use Arachnamaya against teams that don't have Sebastian, because right, Sebastian is the best hero in the game. It really is. Like if you don't have Sebastian, you can just go drop a win. That's pretty easy. Like this. Like we'll just speed this one up. But very sad. But you know, for teams like this I can use Arachnamaya. But for most teams I still use the twins in most cases. I still use them on defense in the arena. Sometimes I use them in Guild War. I kind of switch it up. Because you gotta keep the opponents guessing, because they can only see last week's playthrough. So if you change your team like every week, you can actually get an advantage that way. But let's see if I can see if anybody's putting anything up in guild battles. No, these are all max power tests. Ain't gonna get much info from there, and I don't have any Isaac stuff to show you. But yeah, no, the twins are still a perfectly good team. Like I said, they are. You can't go wrong with leveling the twins. I mean, they're definitely better than a lot of these combinations. There's a twins team. Like I said, they are definitely one of the better DPS combos. Of course, that's mine in the game, and you're definitely not going wrong by leveling the twins. Like they are definitely one of the better teams to level. Like I said, Aurora, Celeste, Sebastian, I think are the best 3 heroes. Like everyone should have Aurora and Celeste and Sebastian, those 3. And then after that though, like then you have to start figuring out your DPS. Like you could do Isaac, you could do the twins. Like I said, I have a lot of success. I like Arachnamaya. That's kind of like a pet team of mine. Maybe not necessarily the best, but I enjoy them. Thea Jew is something I kind of use. I do have Jew. I don't use Jew a lot because, like I said, but he is pretty much as far as I'm going to take. Don't plan on putting more resources into him. Like I said, he's pretty much max. So, just keeping his life just a bit lower to, make him be able to ult a bit more consistently. But yeah, no, it's like you can win. Like I said, I mean, I can beat pretty much any team while attacking with just like my 8 or 9 heroes that I have developed. Like I said, it's just one of those things. Like that's kind of what you want. Like I said, I have pretty much, like I said, these 9 heroes is really all I have. Just these 9. Like I said, 9 heroes to rule them all. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys found this video informative. Thank you for watching.